This is Kurouzu, where I grew up. I would like to share with you the strange events that took place here. I attended the high school located halfway up the mountain overlooking our town. I lived with my father, who is a potter, and my mother and younger brother in the central district of the town. This is a story of how my town became contaminated with spirals in the mystery of many deaths.
Tonight's gonna be an episode, you guys. Alright. Happy holidays. Let's talk about death and murder. Alright, you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Benjamin J, and this is the home and the hub of anything and everything manga and anime related in my life. Now, if you guys are new around here, I just started getting into manga and anime towards the very tail end of 2018, pretty much 2019, and as we are headed into 2020, it's been roughly about a year that I've been in this community and reading and collecting manga on a consistent basis. Now, it's been quite the interesting week, you guys, the week before Thanksgiving, and I've spent this week reading UZUMAKI. Now, this is an incredible book, and I have a lot to say. Of course, it's written by the great Junji Ito here, and yeah, I have a lot to say on this, but before we jump on into tonight's episode, as always, if you guys missed my previous manga haul for November 2019, and you guys want to go ahead and check that out, a card should appear right above here somewhere, so go ahead and check that video out whenever you have the time. Now, that being said, as always, if you have any recommendations for manga I should be reading or anime I should be watching, go ahead and leave those down in the comment section below. You guys always have a plethora of great recommendations for me to check out, and I love interacting with you guys down in the comment section. Now, of course, tonight we are going to be talking about UZUMAKI, so if you have any thoughts on UZUMAKI, go ahead and leave those down in the comment section below. Of course, for anyone that hasn't read, let's be nice to those people, of course. So no spoilers, you guys. Of course, you guys don't need me to tell you that. So without further ado, I don't want to keep you here any longer than you have to. Let's go ahead and jump on into tonight's video. Alright, you guys, welcome back. Now, before we go ahead and jump on into UZUMAKI, I do want to say, and I know, I see the irony in this episode as we're going to be talking about some horrific stuff that happens in this manga, but I do want to go ahead and take a second from me to you. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving if you guys celebrate Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays to come. There's going to be quite a few things happening on this channel. As you guys can see, I'm kind of setting up for the holidays, so excuse the mess that's happening behind me, but I needed to get the video done like now, so I was like, you know what, let's just stop working for a second and shoot this video so I can just get it out of the way and get editing over the weekend. But yes, of course, happy holidays, you guys. I cannot express how grateful I am that this community has been growing pretty quickly. I am overwhelmed, and I am so humbled that you guys are actually watching my videos, commenting. My watch time has skyrocketed, and just the overall general welcoming I'm getting from the manga community, especially on Twitter. A lot of people have reached out to me and, you know, shared a lot of their thoughts, and just overall, just general welcomeness I'm receiving from the community. I'm over the moon. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm humbled. Thank you so much. This has been a very wild ride, a very quick and wild ride, but I'm just absolutely humbled and really grateful. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and happy holidays, you guys. In December, I have a lot of fun things planned for this channel. I don't want to divulge too much, but expect quite a few videos to start coming out over the next few weeks here as we are entering December and Christmas time. All right, but you guys aren't here for that. We are here tonight to talk about UZUMAKI. Before we jump on into my actual thoughts of the story, I do want to go over a couple of little things first. That being, of course, this is the Viz Big Edition here. It's an omnibus edition. It has all 19 chapters of the story, so it is a one and done, which I like. I very much like. I'm a huge fan of one and dones, so yeah, that's a plus in that arena for that. And this did take a while to read, even though I've caught myself binge reading it. Now, I've been talking to a couple manga tubers online over Twitters or DMs or so on and so forth, and you know, so it's taking me a little while to read, but you know, I actually had a couple of sessions where it was like binge reading quite a few chapters of this, and I ended up making dinner pretty late, so goes to show you how good the story is. It is a hard shell, which I absolutely love. It feels really good in the hands. There was an instance you know, I took it to the park. I didn't actually end up reading it at the park, but I threw it in my bag, and I like knowing that when I throw a hard case or a, you know, a hardcover in my bag, that it's not really gonna get dinged up too much. I mean, the corner here got a little messed up, but that's only because I was being sort of careless, and that's on me, not the book. So I love it, I love it, I love it. It feels really good in the hands. I can't express that enough. So yes, like I said before, it's 19 chapters, which is great. Plus you get one bonus chapter at the end, so totaling 20. That's fantastic. All right. You know, I don't want to give too much. I don't want to give too much away about this because the brilliance of a horror, anything, whether it be a TV show, a manga, a book, or I mean anything. The brilliance of a horror series is the unexpected turns, twists, and just the general mystery about it until the very end. And that's something that I do want to talk about this book a little bit, is the very end. But of course I am going to keep it spoiler free for you guys that haven't actually read this book. Now, this is the first piece of work that I have read from Junji Ito. The general consensus from what I've seen online is that this is a good one to start off with. Junji Ito has a specific style of storytelling, and you know, you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. I think more people side on, you know, loving it, but it is a very particular style of writing. The artwork is phenomenal in here. It seems old school, but not in a bad way whatsoever. And there are some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color pages. I mean, this isn't even an actual page, so I hope I don't get dinged for this, but just go ahead and check this out. This is the first thing you see when you open up the book, and look how freaking beautiful that is. Oh my God, it's absolutely gorgeous. Are you kidding me? But the rest of them, I mean, it's pretty, it's pretty much black and white with few exceptions. But you know, of course, most manga is black and white, but this is a very, gosh, how do I explain his art style? I mean, this was serialized in 1998, 1999 in Shonen Jump magazine. God, I was so young back then. I must have been like 8 years old. But if I was young in 1998, this is an old story. Oh yeah, I'm old. Okay. It is a unique art style. I mean, compared to what I'm reading now, which is like Dr. Stone and Maid-sama, it does stick out a little bit, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way at all. This is brilliantly done. So hats off to Junji Ito, but of course you guys probably already know that. Now, after completing Uzumaki, I went ahead and posted a picture on Twitter, and Base Senpai had something really interesting to say about this. I was kind of asking for people's feedback, and obviously if you guys don't know Base Senpai, go ahead and check his channel out. Of course, links down below to him, and yeah, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful manga tuber. The guy is awesome, so check him out, please, if you don't already know him. But he had something interesting to say about this, which is, of course, it's an instant classic, and this is, you know, very much regarded as one of his best works, and I'm gonna have to agree with him, even though I'm the guy saying that and I haven't read either Tomi or Giro. Is that how Gyro? I don't know how to really pronounce it, but hopefully I'm not butchering that. And if I am, please let me know down in the comment section below how to properly say them. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into my actual thoughts and feelings on the series Uzumaki by Junji Ito. Now, of course, this story follows Kiri, who is the female lead, and Suichi, who is the male lead. They are, of course, dating, which is kind of apparent in this story, but it's not really, I mean, yeah, it's relevant, but there's really no romantic stuff that happens in this story. So just keep that in mind if you were looking for a horror sort of manga that actually has some romance in it. This probably isn't the one for you. The setting of this story is a small coastal town in Japan, and immediately right away when you start reading, you know something's off. Something feels weird. You get just weird, creepy vibes just in general. Kiri starts to notice right away, pretty quickly off in the manga, that something is awry in this village. So there's this spiral phenomenon that's happening where people are starting to become obsessed with these spirals. Now, I don't want to jump too much into it for spoiler reasons for those that haven't read it, but if you have read it, my favorite chapters are going to have to be the snail chapter or the hospital chapters with women giving birth. Those two chapters gave me, I mean, it's just filthy disgusting. I mean, it's just so weird. I was uneasy reading it, which I think speaks volumes to the writing style and caliber of writing from Junji Ito. I just, you know, there's plenty of manga tubers on there that have said this exact line, and I'm gonna say it as well so I can join the club. I don't know how someone could come up with something this weird. I mean, it just like, oh God, I felt weird reading this, but that's why I bought it. So it was a good buy for that aspect. If you want to feel creepy, if you want to feel weird, yeah, that was a weird sentence, but yeah, you guys know what I mean. If this gives the effect of a horror manga, it really does. It really does. I didn't feel like comfortable reading this, which is something you probably want when you're reading a horror manga or watching like a horror film, so on and so forth. Let's talk about the actual plot line of this manga. This follows, while it's a chronological order of events, and yes, there's an overarching theme for the plot line here, I felt like a lot of these chapters could probably hold up on their own. Nothing against that. It is certainly a writing style and choice that Junji Ito did make. Perhaps, you know, I don't know why he would do that, but I did get the vibe that a lot of these chapters could probably hold up on their own, which is why I feel like if you guys were to jump on Reddit and whatnot, I mean, everyone seems to have a different favorite chapter. I mean, people are very vocal about this, and perhaps that is a benefit of having a writing style like what he chose for Uzumaki. But I thought I would let you guys know, yes, it follows an overarching theme and chronological order of events. Yes, the ending makes sense from point A to point B to point C, so on and so forth, all the way to the ending. Let's go ahead and talk about price for just a second, because I know that's a hot topic, and I know there's going to be a price wall on this one for a lot of people, because $30 for one book can be pricey on a lot of people's budget. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So at full price, right, full retail price, this is $27.99. Depending on where you are and how much taxes are, it's going to be roughly around $30. So I know there's going to be this financial wall for some people, and I do want to talk about that because most manga ranges anywhere from like $8.99 to $15. So that's 2 or maybe even 3 manga volumes for the price of this one. That being said, let's go ahead and play devil's advocate for a second. Me trying to get you to spend your money. I mean, this is a it's a hard case. These are expensive, but they last and they feel really good in the hands. You don't have to worry about I mean, you guys know all the benefits of having a hard case, but you don't have to feel bad opening it, and it feels really good, and of course you get that new book smell, and I love that new book smell. Oh my god. But that's a kink for another video. Yeah, so it is 20 chapters with the bonus chapter included in it. It is the omnibus, so it's the complete story. It'll be a one and done, but you need to think about the rereadability of this, and you might reread this every Halloween time, but you ultimately need to make the decision whether you want to pick this up at full price. If I were you, I would pick this up used, secondhand, or online somewhere, or on sale. I know there's some Christmas sales for Right Stuff, and I don't know if Book Depository has a Christmas sale, but there's going to be a ton of places. Maybe your local store, maybe your local store has a sale, and you guys can go check that out there. But definitely pick this up. If I were you and you wanted to save some money, wait for a sale, which it'll obviously go on sale. So quickly moving on. Now is the bad time of the video, okay? So if you've liked what you see now and you don't want to hear the negative things I have to say about this, then this is probably where you guys see you later, you know what I mean? But let's talk about what I don't like about this, and that would have had to been the ending. I didn't like the ending that much. I know a lot of people love the ending. I've seen it, and I didn't like it. And for those that have read it, you probably know why. I wasn't expecting it, and I don't want to give away too much. Dang, it's so easy to say spoilers right now. Gosh, I'm like holding it back. I want to tell you guys, and that's something that we might be able to talk about on Twitter. So if you guys want to go ahead and follow me on Twitter, of course, links down below for my Twitter handle. Go ahead and give me a follow, and let me know what you guys actually think about this, and we can talk about spoilers there. Just at the very ending, I just was not that satisfied with it. I really wasn't. I'll be honest. I really wasn't. Maybe I'm just like an unsophisticated guy, and I haven't been reading manga, and I haven't been in the community long enough to fully grasp how epic the ending is, or genuinely, I just, I didn't like it. I really didn't. So, and I can't even tell you why, because spoilers, god dang it, but I digress, all right? Yeah, I didn't like it. It felt I just wasn't satisfied. I was satisfied all the way through. I was reading it, at full attention, and I absolutely loved reading this. But at the very end, man, I really felt like Mr. Ito dropped the ball on this one. But that being said, like I said a second ago, maybe I'm just not sophisticated enough to actually understand the ending, but oh gosh. Like when I read it and I flipped to the page and I saw, you know, the end at the corner, I was like, wait, whoa, because I thought we had so much more, and then I realized, okay, oh, there's a bonus chapter. But yeah, overall, I am gonna recommend it, okay? Now, wrapping things up really quickly before we let you guys go, because I don't wanna keep you guys here too long, there is a video on Uzumaki, and I can't recommend it because I haven't seen it, but there's gonna be a link down below if you guys wanna go ahead and check that out. It's super expensive on Amazon. I don't know why. Maybe it's rare to actually get a physical copy of it. So maybe it's on a streaming service somewhere. I don't recommend illegally streaming it, I don't, but this is a very expensive series coming in at darn near $80. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, I would be interested to see it. Not as, you know, not interested enough to spend 80 bucks on it, but you know, if someone has seen it, go ahead and let me know down in the comment sections below what you guys feel about the movie and just the series in general. Alright, you guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching my review here on Uzumaki, written by Junji Ito. Let me know. Let's go ahead and have a conversation down in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are on Uzumaki. Have you guys read this? Do you guys want to read this? Let me know. I mean, this was an awesome series, well, book rather, or one and done, but you know, the ending just didn't cut it for me. So let me know what your thoughts are about the ending. Let me know what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy it as much as I did? I mean, I binge read it all the way up until the ending. This was just an amazing read for me. Fully focused on it, and I couldn't wait to actually pick it up when I got home from work. So let me know what your thoughts are on it. So with that being said, if you guys liked today's video and you guys want to support this channel, go ahead and hit that like button so I know that you guys are watching and I can continue to make more content just like this. Now, if you guys want to be kept up to date with all of my content, of course, as always, if you want to join the community, hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you here. On that note, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I think we're going to wrap it up here. I've kept you in this video long enough, so happy holidays. I have a lot of content coming out for the Christmas season. I cannot wait to shoot those videos and share them with you. So with that being said, my name is Benjamin J, and I will see you in the next episode. Good night, you guys.